Oh God. How do I describe this? I was peacefully mowing the backyard like I was told to do, but all of a sudden, when I got done with the Cub Cadet and used the Troy Bilt for the edging, they, my sister and her friend that spending the night harassed and threatened me and threatened my life. They they did it. They grabbed they grabbed the broom. They grabbed the I forgot what that's called, but they grabbed everything. All I had was to defend myself was a stick and a gate. I shut the gate while my mower was still in there. They they're trying to attack me through the gate. They threw all their weapons at me. My mower was still out there, and I was just like, all I wanted was my mower back. I wanted to get my mower from them, and they're like, "We're going to burn it. We're going to burn it if you don't run out here." But I mean, we're going to burn it we're going to burn it if we're bored. But I think we're kind of bored already. We're going to burn it. I was just like, no, I need that. I need trimming because the deck on here is too low, and the real mower kind of stuck in the garage right now. But I need that back. Don't attack me. Don't kill me. Well, that's basically what happened. But I eventually got my mower back. I got the good old Troy Bilt back. Today I want to review the Troy Bilt after I do stuff. Oh man, I didn't chop any. Ha! I got one. Nice, isn't it? Alright, so today we're reviewing the Troy Bilt. This here is a Troy Bilt 21-inch mower. This has a Briggs and Stratton 6.75 motor. That's what it has on it. This is what the motor looks like. That's a muffler. It's one of the biggest mufflers I know of that Troy Bilt make. I meant to say Briggs and Stratton makes. There's the gas tank, which is pretty big, much bigger than that. I could say. It's also front-wheel drive. See, self-propelled. So yeah, there's all the basic stuff. This comes with a side discharge, or you can bag, or you can mulch. Those are the three choices you get with this mower. I got the bag in the garage, but I feel too lazy to pull it out because stuff. But you're able to attach the bag on here, nice, handy, and dandy. Yeah, the blade's pretty rough. It needs sharpened or actually replaced, really. So my dad got this for his birthday in like 2011 or 12. I don't know. If I had to guess which year, it's probably 2011. So yeah, this here replaced the mower. The way my parents used to mow the front and backyard back when I was very little is my dad would borrow my grandma's my grandma used to have a John Deere riding mower. It was a tractor. It was a tractor riding mower. No zero turn or anything that I have really. Just a tractor looking one. So he used that to mow the front yard, and it wouldn't fit in the backyard. So he bought a Murray push mower, which is probably the same size, which probably had the same size deck as this, or maybe 20. I don't know, but it had the same size deck and stuff. It had the same motor as this one here, along with the similar looking cover that covered the entire top of the motor. It was red and the cover was black, but that was the loudest thing on earth. Like, that thing was so loud. Along with this is very loud. But yeah, that's how it was before. Then my dad stopped borrowing my grandma's. Actually, no, my grandma's John Deere was stolen. I think. Yeah, I think it was stolen. So my dad has to use the Murray every time he mowed. And every time he would tell me that we were going to mow tonight, I would feel joy and a little bit of dread because the noise of the thing. So yeah, that we used to use that a lot. And then it was my dad's birthday or getting close to it, and my grandparents wanted to. My grandparents they wanted to give their son something, basically this. So they went to Lowe's and got this here. Uh, yeah, I was just like, oh crap, a new mower, because yeah, I was a mower enthusiast back then as well. But I didn't really know the names or anything like that. I just known the looks and stuff. So that's basically how it was. It was pretty loud back then. No, well, actually, it's the same as it is now, but I was littler. I had more of a hearing sensitivity back then, more than I do now. So yeah, but the noise was relatively the same through all the years. So yeah, this replaced the Murray. We gave that to my uncle, which sadly a few years later, after we would give it to him, the motor would just take a crap on him. So he took the motor off and turned the deck into a pressure washer. So yeah, that's what happened to the Murray, sadly. So yeah, it's a pressure washer now with different. I think the actual deck is just used for a little push stand, and there's an electric. Let's actually get on topic. Oh, just trying to check my battery percentage. All right, so the performance of this thing is excellent. It's awesome. I wouldn't know another mower that's not as good as this, because this is pretty good. And this thing, the motor on here has held up for a long time. It's pretty old now, but it's still doing good. It's still pretty strong and stuff. It's like the second strongest mower I have right now, other than the Cub Cadet. So yeah, um, I haven't checked I never checked my dad never checked the carburetor ever since we got it, so we don't know if it's dirty or still clear, but we never checked it and it's still working nice and fine. So that's pretty awesome. This here is the dead man switch. That's what they're called. Dead man lever. I don't know. And we also got the other one that engages the self-propelled front-wheel drive wheels. So yeah, this when it comes to the front-wheel drive, it's strong. It pulls me, and I even ghost rided the mower as a little test to see how strong and sturdy the front wheel drive system was, and it's able to it's able to move by itself. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Though there is one problem. Every time I mow tall grass with this, even grass clippings, this thing will clog. Every time it will clog. I don't know why, but it does, and it won't stop. Actually I had to use it twice today, once for the front yard and the other for the backyard, which kind of with just a little bit ago. But I mowed some taller grass down there, the edging and crap with this, and there's a little bit of grass clippings left over from the Cub Cadet, but it clogged once, but the rest of the time it didn't clog. It held up, but usually it would clog, and it didn't rain today at all. The grass is dry. The bag, it's relatively the same size as all mower bags, but you know, it's good for the backyard. I mean, front yard, but the backyard it gets filled really easily because for some reason it gets filled very fast because the grass in the backyard grows much faster than the front yard. So, yeah, like one like in 1 week this will be like relatively tall. It'll be as tall as my neighbor's yard there, or a little taller. And in the backyard would I would use my other neighbor's yard as an example, but there's a lawn care company that just rammed through this entire yard, so yeah, I can't do that anymore. So yeah, they just came in with a zero turn and just destroyed the grass. No problem. But but yeah, the backyard gets much taller than the front yard in a span of 1 week. So yeah, it's not that good for the backyard because it clogs, and if I mulch, it will still clog as well because because the stuff's trapped inside. And then with the bag, it fills up fast, but the front yard, the bag works pretty nice, but we never use the bag anymore because the side discharge is so much easier. We don't have to keep on carrying the bag over and dumping out the grass over and over again. So yeah, we started using the side discharge again. So yeah, that was pretty nice little change. So yeah, and the mulching feature, the only time the mulching feature is ever used is for that little patch of land or yard there. And the other time I would use the mulching setting is when the side discharge gets hit by something and falls off the mower, and I'm just too lazy to put it back on. So yeah, but in tall grass, it wouldn't mulch very good because it doesn't have a mulching blade and it gets clogged very fast. But the mulching blade thing, that's not the mower's fault. So let's talk about the gas tank. Here's another good thing. This thing lasts long with a full tank of gas, or not a full tank of gas, but we usually have it filled around here, and it still runs very long. It has a long run life. So that's another good point. Another good thing about this, the handle feature. We don't fold the handle. This kind of stuck right now, so I don't think I'm going to fold that. I would have demonstrated it, but it's stuck, kind of stuck there. So we don't fold the handle because we have enough room in the garage to store both mowers without the handles having to be folded. And you know, it's more of a hassle to do that over and over again. It's kind of time consuming because these things feel like they go on forever. So yeah, these things are pretty long. When the auger screw part of these are pretty long. So that's one bad thing about it. So don't expect folding and unfolding your handlebar to be quick. It's not quick. It's pretty slow and time consuming. So yeah, this flap here, it does pretty good, but every time I go backwards, usually when you go backwards, people would think that this flap here would just stay in its place, but it doesn't. Well, yeah, it just doesn't, with this mower at least, because it will get stuck under the deck every time I push it and every time I pull it, not push it. So I have to lift the mower up and always get it unstuck from the deck. So yeah, that's what I would always have to do. And it's not time consuming. It's pretty fast, pretty quick, pretty painless. Alright, so since this is from like 2011, 2012, it does not have any any hose spot for it to clean out the deck like my Cub Cadet does. But yeah, yeah, it doesn't. That's like that's yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. So yeah, that's all. This needs replaced. It's all stripped out. See, but yeah, I don't think that's hot anymore. But I still don't want to risk my sandal getting melted. So that's a review of the Troy Bilt. Oh, one more thing. This is not an oil burner. It does not burn oil, but sometimes white like white little puffs would come out. Probably, I think usually the reason why that usually happens, well, rarely happens at least, it's probably because of tall grass and stuff. I don't know. But I remember I started this thing up one day to mow the front yard with it before the Cub Cadet era right now. And it puffed out a little bit of a cloud, but after that it was clear. So yeah, there's that. This thing's not too hard to pull either. That's just another little thing that I had to tell you. So there's all of that. Oh, I forgot. The motor doesn't have any primer bulb either. That's another bonus to this mower. So, without further ado, I think I'm going to end the video because my phone's at 1%, and if it dies right now, this recording will be deleted. It won't be backed up. It won't back up. So, see you guys later. Bye.